I managed to make a start on the next project. I know it's been quite a while before I got a project out there, but I've made a start of it, and it's going to be a massive sign for the channel Drama Alert. Now, Drama Alert, it's nothing to do with, as you can tell by the title, it's nothing to do with making or anything like that. It's one of those channels, it's like a guilty pleasure. I love a bit of a gossip, so all the like crazy events that go on in the YouTube world, and even like just the social media world in general, it's always reported on there. Well, I'm going to be making a sign for them basically. I tweeted out, because Keemstar, who runs the channel, is in the UK at the moment. A few months ago I tweeted, do you want to do a collaboration? And he actually replied and then direct messaged me and said he'd like a sign for a gaming room. So that's what I'm doing. That's going to be the next project. But it appears everybody's saying that the audio is working great in the chat. So thanks guys. We've got Peter out there. We've got Shane. We've got Ken. Great to see you all. Thanks all for tuning in live. I do want to try and do these at some different times maybe, because it's currently 7 o'clock in the evening in the UK. I was speaking to somebody from Australia, and I was thinking whether maybe a morning stream on a Friday could be good, before 12 o'clock, maybe around 10, 11 o'clock, or even midday. So I might mix it up a bit, but I will post over on Facebook, and that's where I'm most active really, just to let people know if the stream is going to change. So make sure you follow me over there. And as I come in now to actually show you what I'm going to be talking about, you'll notice that I've got some new social media links. I've got to point this way. I've transferred over. My Instagram used to be at Average Joe's Photography, but I've now changed that to at AVG Joe's Joinery, because for some reason Average Joe's Joinery was already taken. And I've done the same on Twitter as well. It's AVG Joe's Joinery, all one word. As you can see, the links are on the screen and in the description down below. But as we're getting going now, I'm seeing that we've got Al out in the craft and we've got Danny. Great to see you guys. First up, inspiration for this week, we've got Make a Wood Sign. It's makeawoodsign.com, and they've also got a YouTube channel that's under Dave Rotten, but the videos are mainly done now by Eric, and I managed to do a collaboration with Eric when I was out in Arizona, and he's got a video out at the moment where he's actually making Maybe I Said Too Much podcast sign for Easy Swan. Now I know Easy's already received it, so it's okay to show this video and everything, and they've actually got another video on the channel where they showcase it before, because he goes into great detail onto his videos. So as you can see, this is part 1. Goes into all the ins and outs of how to make the signs, all the tools he uses, everything like that. But the piece, I'm going to just skip right to the end so you can just see the amount of detail. There you go, I'm going to leave it on a freeze frame of that. He doesn't use a CNC at all. That's all routed by hand, as you saw a little bit earlier on. So those of you who haven't got a CNC, who want to get into this detailed kind of work, make sure you check out the channel. It's linked down below in the description. Go and check them out, show them some love, get subscribed, all that good stuff. Next up, we got another maker that I met at Makers Central. And I'm going to try and highlight somebody new who I actually met at Makers Central that I wasn't too familiar with before the event. First one up, it's Wayne the Woodturner. Wayne was a great guy. I spent the evening with him when we very first got there at the NEC, had a drink, everything like that. Really nice bloke, and he's, as you can guess, he does a lot of wood turning, but he's actually been doing a lot of experiments with paints. Now, seeing the effects that he's able to get, it's stunning work. It's beautiful work. So you've really got to get a go over there, get subscribed, all that good stuff. Relatively small channel, 440 subscribers. Let's try and get those numbers boosted up. Wayne, I love your stuff, mate. Great stuff. Got the Wood Barber out in the chat, and we got Steve. Great to see you all out there, guys. Next up, we got the one and only Mr. Pat Lapp from the YouTube channel Le Pic Bois. Now, I think I pronounced that right. Now, if you know Pat, you know just how crazy he is and what his sense of humour is like. This video is a gift for his father for Father's Day, and as you can see in that clip there, he's stroking his beard. Now, this isn't the first time that Pat has done something with his beard. He sent off beard trimmings to lizard blanks to get cast into a clearer resin, and he then turns it into a shaver for his dad for Father's Day. And the interaction he's got with his daddy, I'll leave it at this freeze frame. If you look at that picture and you know Pat, you know where he gets his sense of humour from. I love this video, it's brilliant, it's great stuff. Make sure you check it out and make sure you like it as well, because this made my week seeing this one. It's great. Lastly, in the inspiration, a channel that needs no introduction from me. It doesn't need any help from me to get viewers or anything like that, but it was fantastic. I love watching Tested. Adam Savage, you'll know him from Mythbusters. They've got a channel, Tested and Tested.com. He's got a series, One Day Builds, and it's really inspiring to me, the fact that it is 9 times out of 10 made in one day. And he's upgraded a Nerf gun. So you'll know Nerf guns that shoot foam bullets and foam balls. Well, this gun that he's got on screen at the moment, he actually upgraded that from being able to fire 100 little foam Nerf balls to be able to fire 1,000 of them. As you can see, that's just the starters of the hopper. And he weathers it and he paints it and everything, and it's just fantastic. It's one of those channels where there's something for everyone. If you're interested in making, make sure you get over to Tested and check out Tested.com as well. Like I say, look, the channel's got 3.2 million subscribers. I don't need to be shouting them out, but I'm sure that there might be people who've never heard of it before, so do go and check it out. It was a fantastic video. Right, so that's that for the inspiration this week. I've got contests that will be listed down in the description, but I've been talking about those the last couple of weeks, so if you're interested in some contests going on, check out the description down below. I didn't really see much in terms of sales this week, but I did get an email through from Screwfix. They've currently got a new DeWalt cordless combi drill, 18 volt, comes with a 2 amp hour battery, and it's on offer for a starting price of £99.99, 100 quid. But it is also saying that after the offer period, which ends on the 2nd of September, that it's going to go up to 120. So it's not a huge jump, but DeWalt make great stuff, and a combi drill around that £100 mark, you can't really go wrong. And I've got a DeWalt myself, and it actually comes with 2 batteries, which is even better. So that's worth checking out. If you're in the market for a combi drill at a reasonable price, check out Screwfix, link down in the description down below. Right, what we got going on out in the chat? Oh, we got Wayne out in the chat as well. Great to see you, Wayne. And we've got Pam from Highland Boxes. Love Pam's channel. Right, we've got Maker Fair coming up in September in Hanover, and it's the 14th and to the 16th of September. And I'm going to be there, in theory, if I can find my way. I should get it sorted. I've got all the hotel booked. I've been looking at flights today. The flights seem to be a little bit awkward. I can get a direct flight from Birmingham to Amsterdam, but it's like the time it leaves at 7:15 and gets there like past 9, 10 o'clock at night, which I don't really think is the best like way to lose a day kind of thing. So I might try and go somewhere else a couple of days before. So there is a flight going from Birmingham to Amsterdam and then from Amsterdam to Hanover, so I might stop over in Amsterdam. I don't know yet. It's all up in the air. I'm still trying to sort it out, but it'll be great to be there. I know there's a few people out in the chat who might actually be there, so it'll be great to meet everyone. I'm hoping it's going to be like a similar atmosphere to the Maker Fair we did in Newcastle recently, and Maker Central, just like a mix of everything. So really looking forward to that. Also, a bit closer to home, we've got Screwfix Live also in September 28th to the 30th, and that is in Farnborough. Now, again, I'm planning on going to this one, all being well. It's like a couple of weeks after Hanover. So, if I've got the money, at least, I should be there. I hope to be there. I can jump on a train for this one, and it's nice and simple. So, if you want to check out Screwfix Live, it should be a good one. I've never been before. Always wanted to go, so I'll cross it off my bucket list if I do go. On the theme of events still, as you know, I'm a member of Makers International Podcast, and we have a podcast every Sunday live on YouTube at 9:30 UK time, and then it gets taken down, we edit it, and then it goes back up around 9 o'clock on Wednesday evenings as well as a podcast. You can get it on iTunes, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. But should have a good show this weekend. Going to be doing another interview, so I love the interviews. It's great to meet the makers and everything, so make sure you check us out. There'll be a link in the description, as I always say, so go and check us out if you're interested in that. It's just a bit of a laugh. Coming towards the end now, I want to say a massive thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I've actually had a brand new supporter this week, and it's Tracy. Now this should be showing, there we go. And I just want to say a massive thank you. I believe she's out in the chat, Tracy. Thank you so much for your support. Honestly, it means a hell of a lot to me. I can't begin to thank you all enough. I've actually brought one of those little mini laser engravers. I think they're made from the inner workings of old DVD or Blu-ray burner drives. It's like £50 on eBay or something like that. I've got a couple of projects in mind that I'd like to do, because I don't think it's up to actually cutting through material. I may be wrong, I've never used one, but it should be really good for just adding little details. And I've even thought that you could maybe cut discs pre-done and then etch your logo on and inlay the discs. So you'll see some people, like, I've got a branding iron, like how you can brand your work, where you could do some really intricate detailed discs, have those stacked up ready to go, and then whenever you make something, just route a pocket, drop the disc in, and away you go. But I'm really interested into having a play about with it. How do I get off this now? There we go, that's how you get off it. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say massive thank you, guys. Honestly, it really does mean a lot to me. How long have I been going now? 12 minutes. I think that's a lot quicker than I was last week. I do like hanging around. We've got South out in the chat. How you doing, South? We've got the Red Smith that's coming in. He's late again. He's always late, Gerald is. I was just saying, Gerald, I don't know whether to do this at a different time. Now, I know, obviously, you being in France, that you'll be ahead of us. I think it's probably an hour, 2 hours maybe at the most. Maybe I could do it of a morning. I don't know what the times are in Australia. What's the time difference in Australia? Does anyone know what the time difference is? Because it's like, if I was to do it at 12 o'clock, so noon in the UK, I'm guessing it would be late evening. Do you know what? I've got a computer right in front of me. Let me just Google it. Let's see what I can find. Time in Australia. So it's currently 12 minutes past 4 in the morning in Australia. So that's going to take maths for me to work that out. It's currently 7 here, so that's 3, 5, 9 hours. So it'd be around 9 o'clock at night. That could work, actually. I might do it next week. So if I do it next week at 12 PM noon UK time, it means the Americans miss out, but who cares about that? I'm only joking. But no, show the Australians some love for a change. I think I'll do it at 12 o'clock next week. So instead of 7, I'll be back with all the glue dries next Friday, 12 PM, all being well. And we've got Gerald. Jerry's just one hour ahead in France. So if you're watching in France, it'll be 1 o'clock. Shouldn't be too bad. Right, so thanks, guys, as always, for sticking through with this. I think I've had no hiccups. It's gone well. It started when I wanted to start it, so I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week, 12 o'clock. Remember, 12 o'clock. And ta-ra a bit.